Hi, Precious Heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. In 2024, you and I and the rest of awakening humanity are individually and collectively being called to co-create the next step of our ascension process. This clarion call is coming from our Father, Mother, God, and the beings of light who have been serving the evolutions of Earth from the realms of illumined truth since our fall from grace. This is not occurring by happenstance. It is occurring because of the urgency of the hour. This information has been drawn into your sphere of awareness by your I Am presence because of who you are and why you are on Earth during this momentous time. Please listen to these words through the flame of illumined truth pulsating in your heart, and you will remember that this is the cosmic moment you have been preparing to co-create for myriad lifetimes. Since humanity made the free will choice ages ago to experiment with our creative faculties of thought and feeling in ways that were not based in love, we have been weeping and wailing through our valley of tears. With every single negative thought, feeling, word, or action we expressed, either deliberately or inadvertently, we created gross mutations that have caused all kinds of pain and suffering for humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. These distorted human miscreations eventually caused what we refer to as humanity's fall from grace. When we fell into the abyss of the illusion of separation and duality, we were no longer able to hear the intuitive inner guidance from our I Am presence. Our I Am presence is the multidimensional aspect of our own divinity that was supposed to be our guiding light during our earthly sojourns. When we lost the ability to hear that intuitive inner guidance, we mistakenly developed a fragmented and fear-based fallen human ego that has been leading us astray for literally eons of time. Now, due to the myriad shifts of energy, vibration, and consciousness that awakening humanity and the company of heaven have co-created over the past few decades, that is no longer the case. Every person's I Am presence is now integrating into his or her earthly bodies at a cellular level. This aspect of our own divinity is now standing in readiness, awaiting our invitation to be our intuitive guiding light once again. Our I Am presence knows our purpose and reason for being during this auspicious time, and will always guide us in perfect alignment with our divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. In 2023, after decades of powerful activities of light that were co-created by awakening humanity and the company of heaven, humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth reached a critical mass of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light that allowed Mother Earth and all her life to be breathed up the spiral of evolution into the full embrace of the solar logos from our grand central sun. These representatives of our Father, Mother, God are known as Sanat and Luz. Their names express their very essence which means to eternally bring light. Sanat and Luz and all of the beings of light associated with the system of our grand central sun pulsate at a frequency of vibration that transcends the illusion of separation and duality. These selfless messengers of our Father, Mother, God have been waiting patiently since our fall from grace for Mother Earth to vibrationally catch up with the rest of our solar system. Now, through the unified efforts of awakening humanity and the company of heaven, that essential facet of humanity's purpose and reason for being on earth at this time has been God victoriously accomplished. This quantum shift up the spiral of evolution for Mother Earth and the system of worlds she abides in has cleared the way for the next step of our individual and collective divine plans, which are now being revealed to us by our Father, Mother, God, and our I Am presence. In order for the multifaceted and multidimensional patterns of perfection for the fifth dimensional crystalline solar new Earth to be co-created on this planet, they must first be breathed from the realms of cause into the heart flames of embodied humanity. Then these awesome patterns must be projected into the world of form through humanity's creative faculties of thought and feeling and our physical senses of sight, sound, smell, touch, taste, intuition, and imagination. The company of heaven is revealing that the problem at this moment is that humanity's creative faculties and our physical senses are practically dormant compared to what they were prior to our fall from grace. Consequently, the sons and daughters of God embodied on earth are actually incapable of perceiving or even envisioning with our wildest intuitive imaginations the wonder and awe of the patterns we are being called to co-create for the new earth. The beings of light are well aware of the creative challenges humanity is facing when we attempt to envision the multidimensional patterns of perfection we are being called to co-create. They said even the most creative people who try to envision the glory of the fifth dimensional crystalline solar new earth usually just see a planet that is devoid of the pain and suffering humanity has inflicted on ourselves. That particular image barely takes us back to what Mother Earth was prior to our fall from grace. That means that even humanity's most positive images of the new earth do not even begin to scratch the surface of the patterns of perfection and light we are being called to co-create. Fortunately, and not surprisingly, the company of heaven and humanity's I Am presences have a plan that will correct that situation and enable humanity to tangibly co-create the exquisite patterns for the new earth. That plan is the greatest need of the hour in 2024. Our Father, Mother, God, and the beings of light from our grand central sun are informing us that since the latent abilities within humanity's 12 fifth-dimensional strands of DNA were activated in 2023, Mother Earth has reclaimed her rightful position in the universe. The success of this phase of Mother Earth's ascension process has cleared the way for the divine intervention of beings of light from higher realms of perfection than we have previously been able to experience. This assistance from on high has empowered the I Am presence of every person with the ability to awaken and to activate and elevate our creative faculties and our physical senses to their full divine potential. Once this is God victoriously accomplished, awakening humanity will be able to tangibly perceive and breathe into our heart flames the wondrous patterns and archetypes for the new earth. These unfathomable fifth-dimensional solar patterns are pulsating in the realms of cause, awaiting the opportunity to physically manifest in the world of form. They consist of brand new spectrums of light, divine qualities, geometric patterns, images, colors, musical tones, and fragrances beyond the greatest imaginations of the sons and daughters of God embodied on earth. Remember, our purpose and reason for being is for us to learn how to be co-creators with our Father, Mother, God. That is why we were blessed with free will and our creative faculties of thought and feeling. If we are unable to perceive or even imagine the wondrous fifth-dimensional crystalline solar patterns for the new earth through our creative faculties and our physical senses, we will not be able to co-create them with our Father, Mother, God. This, dear one, is the urgency of the hour and the next step of our divine missions. The awakening, activating, and elevating of our dormant creative faculties and physical senses is precisely the higher service that our Father, Mother, God, and the beings of light from our grand central sun are calling you and me and the rest of awakening humanity to co-create on behalf of our sisters and brothers in the family of humanity. A divine plan has been set into motion that will accomplish this mighty feat through the unified efforts of awakening humanity and the beings of light from the highest realms of perfection we have ever known. The vehicle that will be used for this global event is the 38th Annual World Congress on Illumination, which will be held in Tucson, Arizona, August 10th through the 15th in 2024 at the beautiful Lowe's Ventana Canyon Resort and Spa. Every lightworker will be in his or her right and perfect place. No facet of this divine plan is any more important than another. What is important is that we respond to what our I Am presence is guiding us to do. We must know and trust that if we are being guided to be physically present within the portal of light in Tucson, Arizona, then our I Am presence and the company of heaven will assist us in paving the way. This is true whether we need assistance with time, energy, or money to accomplish this essential facet of our divine mission. The World Congress on Illumination has truly been a global heart and mind expanding event. For the past 38 years, this activity of light has been building in momentum through the unified efforts of lightworkers from around the world and the beings of light from the realms of illumined truth. We are being told by our Father, Mother, God, that as Mother Earth reclaimed her rightful position in the universe and ascended into the full embrace of our grand central sun, the individual and collective divine missions that the vast majority of humanity volunteered for prior to this embodiment have been God victoriously accomplished and successfully brought to fruition. This has opened the floodgates of heaven and cleared the way for our Father, Mother, God and our I Am presence to begin revealing to us the next phase of our divine missions. This includes the next step for each of us individually and all of us collectively through the various activities of light we have chosen to participate in. Once we accomplish the awakening, activating, and elevating of our creative faculties and our physical senses through our unified efforts during the 38th Annual World Congress on Illumination, we will be able to tangibly perceive what it is that we have volunteered to accomplish during the next phase of our divine missions and Mother Earth's ascension process. For Era of Peace, we know that with the successful accomplishment of the 38th World Congress on Illumination, this annual event will be brought to completion. This will be our last World Congress on Illumination. This by no means is completing the light work that Era of Peace will continue to co-create. Through our monthly newsletters, weekly vlogs, and other virtual events, we will continue to share the guidance from the company of heaven that we have made the heart commitment to share with everyone who is interested, free of charge. Our Father, Mother, God, and the company of heaven assured us that after the victory of the 38th World Congress, we at Era of Peace will clearly see what the next step of our service to the light is and how we will co-create it on behalf of humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. This is not only true for Era of Peace. It is also true for every single activity of light and every man, woman, and child evolving on this sweet earth. For the 38th Annual World Congress on Illumination, we will co-create a hybrid event with the guidance of the Company of Heaven. For the physical 38th Annual World Congress on Illumination, lightworkers will gather at Lowe's Ventana Canyon Resort and Spa, which is nestled in the unique beauty and the nurturing and healing environment of the southwestern desert in Tucson, Arizona, in the United States of America. The resort is surrounded by lush desert vegetation and towering 200 to 300-year-old saguaro cacti. These expressions of the elemental kingdom stand as mighty sentinels while anchoring the light of God into the earth. When you enter this portal of light, you will experience the awesome radiance of both the flame of healing through the power of infinite transmutation and the flame of our Mother God's comprehensive divine love. As this sacred fire bathes your being, you will be blessed with the familiar feeling of coming home. This sacred conclave will provide you with the opportunity to meet old friends from around the world. These are lightworkers with whom you have been serving both in and out of embodiment for millennia. These precious ones will join their hearts with yours. Together we will support each other in wondrous ways as we accomplish our divine mission. We will be joined by our Father, Mother God, the solar logos from suns beyond suns, the Company of Heaven, the mighty Elohim, the silent watchers, the directors of the elemental kingdom, the angelic kingdom, and the I Am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. Remember, whenever you serve as an instrument of God on behalf of your sisters and brothers in the family of humanity, the floodgates of heaven open to support you. Just ask, and you shall receive whatever assistance you need from on high. We are deeply honored to serve with you in this holy endeavor, and we are looking forward to this sacred time together. All of the information you need to participate in this life-transforming opportunity is available on our website, eraofpeace.org. Please pay attention to the early bird specials. Also, for the 38th Annual World Congress on Illumination, we will co-create a live 1-hour virtual event each day. In addition to those who are inspired to be physically present, there will be light workers who will join in consciousness from their points of light around the world. These light workers will project their light flowing through their heart flames into the portal of light where the light workers are physically gathered in Tucson, Arizona. This will exponentially expand our unified efforts. Beginning each day of the physical 38th World Congress, we will have a free 1-hour live online virtual event through which the Company of Heaven will reveal our mission for that day and what the next step of our divine plan is that will be accomplished. This daily activity of light will be offered free of charge for anyone around the world who wants to weave their magnificent light into this critically important facet of our ascension process. To participate in the virtual online event, you must also register on our website. Once again, that is eraofpeace.org. It is with infinite gratitude that our Father, Mother God bless you for your willingness to be the open door for the light of God that will accomplish this critical facet of humanity's ascension process. Listen to your heart and respond. Your light is needed now. God bless you. I look forward to being with you next week.